Hey guys, and welcome to a build series I'm calling Old Blue. This build series is me and my dad. We're not really restoring, but we are getting this 1974 F100 back to its former glory. Uh, but today we are gonna put spark plugs in it. It still has the old spark plugs. We're gonna replace spark plugs. Um, and that's all I'm planning to do for episode one. Um, I'm gonna try and make this. I'm gonna try and make this series, long and have all the steps to the process. But this truck was my dad's first truck. And he just kept it. And once this thing is back and running good, I'm hopefully I'm gonna be driving it, like a daily driver. Um, but yeah, that's basically this is what the build series is gonna be about. Um, It's gonna be long. It's probably gonna take a year, maybe 2 years. Uh, it's gonna be a while, so it'll be entertaining. Um, really, it'll be really good entertainment. We already have a distributor for it. Uh, I just need to get him up here. Me and him both can put the distributor in. Um, this engine, we took a bore scope. We looked down in the pistons. Everything's fine with it. We're just planning on probably getting a new radiator, uh, you know, getting new hoses, new wiring if needed, which I can probably show y'all guys right here. So this is where the battery used to sit, and as you can probably see, it is rusted through. But this thing is a rust bucket. There's a bunch of rust on this thing. But yeah, we're probably gonna get a new radiator right here. Uh, you know, the biggest thing is it has drum brakes, and I would rather be driving around with disc brakes than drum brakes because it's just a safer option. You know what I mean? But anyway, in this episode, we are going to be changing the spark plugs. But I need to give you a look around. Here she is. She is not clean. She's not clean. We need to get it cleaned off. My dad, when he was my age, he put these tips on it. Of course, normally they'd exit out the back, but he cut it off short because the aluminum pipe was too short, apparently. His resources were not plentiful. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. We're putting new spark plugs in it. I gotta try and figure out a way to prop this thing up. Man, if I just hang it right there, be able to see everything. But probably next episode. Next episode is probably gonna be putting in the distributor or unboxing it at least. But yeah, so let's get into it. Place to set y'all up. Cause I'm filming on an iPhone, and I don't have any like tripod or like something I can wear on my chest to where it's like first person. And there's a bunch of nooks and crannies in this engine bay. It's just trying to film with a phone. You might not be able to see well, but here's the first cable. We're gonna have to do this one at a time. So basically, we're gonna pop one cable off, take the spark plug out, put a new one in, then reconnect the cable, and do that all the way around, so we don't lose the firing order. So, I can probably show you. These are spark plugs. They're new spark plugs. Originally, we had some spark plugs, but the thread was too small on the ones that we got. Things are hard to get off. I don't think it's in the right. There it goes. Here are the old spark plugs. It's got that big thread on it. So now we get to unbox these new ones. Just pop it open here. And what's convenient, they're packaged individually. So they're not just all thrown in there. Here are the new spark plugs. Here's the old. Here's the new. And so just by eyeballing it, they look, I mean, they're the exact same, so that is good. All I'm going to be doing with the new ones is just hand tightening them. Because you don't want them too tight, because you don't know if they're like let's see them. I think it finally caught the thread. That is the first one. So now we're just going to reconnect the cable. To make sure it's nice and firm on there. So there's the first spark plug. First of 8. So I gotta move everything around so I can actually get over to the rest of them. Ooh. What I don't want to do while pulling these things off is yanking and just hitting something. Number one, that hurt. Number two, that might, damage. Sorry about the recording being cut off, but I didn't get very far. Only got to getting this one off. That's what sucks about breaking bolts on old vehicles. It's tough, and when it comes loose, your hand is probably gonna hit something. Here she comes. Here's this one. So now we unpackage another one. Spark plugs, same as usual, but still, we're gonna hand tighten it. When we put the new distributor in, and we get a battery for this thing, we're going to try and crank it up. And I should have a video on that. Should try and crank it up, get it running. Not, running down the road, but just running. To where it won't, idle for a minute and, just cut off. Because nobody wants that. These spark plugs, you get working in some really tight areas. I'm trying not to just absolutely bang my funny bone on something. Might have to get, I don't know why I'm thinking this, but we probably have to get old heavy duty on this one. Maybe this thing will hang on. She's one tough cookie, all right. There we go. All we needed was 2 hands. The one hand wasn't cutting it. I don't like how this thread is. It's like rotating as it's coming off. I don't like the sound of that. See how this. Yeah, look at it. In the socket, it's on there. It's sideways. I might have to put it back in there and see if I can realign the actual socket, which this is gonna suck, but and I couldn't even get it. See, I mean, you probably can't see it, but it's rotating as it's coming off, and I don't think that's a thread. I think that's just how I put it on there, and that is user error. Let's tighten it. That might have straightened it up. Yeah, it straightened it up. It came off. That's good. Now I gotta break it again. Hopefully I'll get it on here straight this time. Because I'm sitting here and it's wiggling. It's still wiggling. Well, at least it came off. That's good. I'm just trying to hand back it out here. And I lost the spark plug. Well, at least it came out and it wasn't lopsided. Which I don't know if that is I don't think it was a thread issue. I'm pretty sure it's just how I put it on here, but here we go, third spark plug. Third plug. And this hood is really like it gets in the way. These old-fashioned hinges. I'm not hating on them, but I mean it's just it'll get your back sometimes. It don't feel good. See if I can get it in here straight. Yeah, it's going in there straight. So yeah, that was probably how I had it. Had it on there. Remember, we're only hand tightening it because they are new. That was advice given to me. Why am I putting it on there? I don't know. And that's nice. That's on there. Fine and dandy. Time to get this one all the way back in the abyss back here. This one's really sketchy. It's right next to a piece of the frame or whatever. What is that? I'm not that educated in mechanics to know what every wire is, but it is something. It is like a rod. Looks like it's connected to the suspension. And these sounds like wasps or bees. They're really having a time out here. Oh, this is gonna be a tight fit. Oh man. It ain't even on there. Wonder if I can back it off by hand. You can just like it's this. See right there. You probably can't see it, but it's getting in my way. It is getting in my way. I don't like it being in my way. Like I can't even, it's gonna be crooked. I can't even back the plug off because I need a shorter drive. I gotta open my handy dandy socket piece. Open this thing up and get a smaller drive. I'm gonna slap that puppy on there. And I'm gonna slap. Now, it might go in there. It just might go in there. Is that in there? No, it doesn't feel like it. Is this thing still in my way? It is still in my way. I don't have a smaller drive. I don't know. I might have to like maneuver under. I just gotta get. There we go. Oh, I had it. I had it for a second. Think I got it again. It might be crooked. Oh. Wasn't that hard of a break. Still on there though. That's what it is working with these old vehicles. So many tight spaces. will it at least spin? It'll back off by hand. That's good. And that was a tight space. That one was really in there. Okay, time to put the crooked plug in there. Crooked spot. Is that the spot? Ooh, nope. Man, what? I wish I could see where I'm at. I might have to go behind the hood. And I still can't see even then. Oh, man. Because, yeah, I got it in there, but it's wiggling around. There it goes. I took it. Look at that. I just need to back off and try it again. I just ain't tightened on there. I just need to reconnect. Reconnect the cable. I caught some spider webs. There we go. One side is done. I'm tired of this already. The distributor is gonna be a pain in the butt, especially if we need new wiring. But now on to the other side. That entire time lapse you just saw was me trying to break off the first spark plug on the left side. I cannot get it. That entire time lapse of me struggling. I mean, it's so rusted on there, it's not wanting to break. So, I guess I just move. I guess I just leave that one until my dad gets here. You know, let me work on it. I mean, he's the strongest one out here. So if the next one don't, if literally all four of them don't break off, on I guess one side's more rusted than the other. I don't know. The other side was relatively easy. This side starting off is not looking good. So I'm gonna try to get the next one. Like, it's, ooh man, it's not good. Anyway. These spark plugs, I just tried the second one. These spark plugs are something you're gonna need a drill for. And I did not have one on me. All I have is a hand socket, and that hand socket is not cutting it. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait until my dad gets here, because it'd be a long struggle. It'd be a really long struggle trying to get these spark plugs out. So, yeah, I'll continue recording when he's here, when we can actually get him out. Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. This is, I mean, you could consider this part of the build series. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But today, a package has arrived. This is the new distributor for Old Blue. Now, I've been waiting to open this for y'all, so I have no clue what's in here. Let's look at the instructions. Here are the instructions. I'm going to wait for my father to get here so we can actually install it. Today I'm just taking it out of the box. And they really took care in packaging. We did get this from Speedway Motors. This distributor was only about $90 on Speedway Motors. Here goes one box. I probably should have gotten a knife before I started opening this, but you know what? We're already here. Actually, I know just the thing. It's just sitting right here in old blue. Screwdriver. Now this probably isn't the most conventional tool for trying to open something with tape, but it gets the job done. As you can see there. Now half of it. For the grand reveal. Ta-da! This is the new distributor. Oh, I dropped the Allen wrench. Gonna need that later. This thing is massive. Now I wonder, because I could open the hood up right now, and the size is gonna be just a tad bit different. Well then, I'm gonna open the hood and size comparison. Any other circumstance in life with a size comparison? Absolutely not. I'm not all about comparing size. I need to find somewhere to put this thing. Like, this thing is huge. This could be a prosthetic leg. Anyway, here we go. Handed in a screwdriver. So, now I'm going to look at it for about half a second. And I'm going to say this one is a lot bigger. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this in one hand, just like my armor. Anyway, here we are. There's the old distributor. This is the new one. It's a little big. And I don't know if my father bought it that way, if he knew the dimensions, or he just said it said 1974 F100 and he just bought it. Or a Ford 302, which he probably saw. He most definitely saw Ford 302, and it was definitely for like a Mustang 302. And this might be a tad bit too big. So, this film series might have to continue when we get a new one. If he doesn't, unless he wants to put a bigger one in there. I'm not positive what his intentions are. All I know is I'm just unboxing the box that came to the house. So yeah, she's big, she's meaty. It's about the size of my head. About half the size of my head. It's huge. So yeah, I'm gonna have to contact him on that one and be like, hey, this is too big. like too big. But anyway, I might post this video, I might not. This might just be an unboxing kind of deal. It wasn't hard to unbox, you know. Man, my knees. But if this isn't in the build series, which it probably is going to be in the build series, because I mean it's part of the build. But anyway, I'm going to try and continue the build series as long as possible and try and get all the details of what we do. I don't have a bipod on me right now, or tripod, bipod, whatever it's called. I don't know. I have y'all set up on a little kind of janky thing kind of deal. Anyway, yeah. But I'm going to stop this video here, and I might continue it. I might just post it. I don't know. I might make like a part 2 of the new one if his intentions were not to get this big of a distributor. But, anyway. See, look, I mean, look. This could be a, you know what I mean? This thing is meat. Like, look at it compared to the headlight. It's the same size as the headlight. So, that was just a quick 7-minute and, you know, 30-something second video of me unboxing this thing. And it wasn't even the right size, I don't think. So, anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. Hey, so I don't know if you meant to do this, but you see this thing? It might be a tad bit too big. Unless you wanted it big. But, I mean, if you got it out of a 302, just like a 302 kind of catalog kind of deal, it might have been for a Mustang 302, not a, like an older 302. Because that distributor is not that big, and this one is absolutely massive. So, unless you bought it like that, I don't know what to tell you besides they sent the wrong one. Also, I got all the spark plugs over here, but I went to get these over here, and I could not break them. I think, oh, I didn't put that back on, my bad. They would not break. I tried the first 2, and I could not get them to break. So, yeah, you're probably gonna have to do all that, because I could not get it. So, anyway, that was like an update of my day, I guess.